invite my son, Riker, to stand up and wave to everybody. He's the reason I'm getting up here today and going to be really brave. It's scary to talk in front of a lot of people, but I figured if I went to war, I could get up here and talk to you guys about it today. So, my name is Anna Blackard, and I am a war veteran. I served 15 months in a combat zone for Iraqi Operation 1 and 2. I served a total of 6 years in the Army National Guard, where I ended my contract as a sergeant. And when I was at OTC, right up the road here, I was a freshman, and there was a soldier that was coming into school. And this soldier was wearing their uniform, and they were saying that the Army was paying for their college, and that sounded pretty nice to me. And during the same week that this soldier spoke, it was on 9/11. And I remember our teacher turning on the television for us to watch the second plane hit the World Trade Center. I then went that week down to talk to the recruiter for the Missouri National Guard. And that recruiter told me that the Missouri National Guard mainly did things like natural disasters and helped the great state of Missouri. And they also did a little marketing, and they said that the Missouri National Guard hadn't been deployed in 50 years. So I didn't join going down hoping to go to war, but I did join hoping to serve my country. And so I signed up to be what's called a 51 Romeo, and that is an electrician. And I was attached to a combat engineer group called the 203rd. I went up the road here at Fort Leonard Wood for my schooling, and I went to a base called Fort Sill for my boot camp. Sorry, I was going off my... Okay, so my deployment taught me a lot. It taught me that freedom isn't free. Every day of my life, I have known what it's like to live with freedoms. But when I went to Iraq, you saw that people didn't live a day with freedom. They had never known what that's like. So to me, Veterans Day is very special, and not because of what I have done, but because of what veterans have done throughout history to keep our nation free. So our founding fathers had a dream. They had a dream that we could assemble peacefully, like we're doing today. They had a dream that you could give us free speech, like I am giving today. And they had a dream that we could live without something called religious persecution, and that we could live and protect ourselves from something called tyranny. And all these dreams have been protected generation after generation thanks to veterans like the ones here today. So our founding fathers knew this dream was fragile, and they knew that it would need to be protected. So I'm going to go through a little exercise with you guys today, and you're being so quiet, so this is kind of hard to do to start it off. But I'm going to teach you something called at ease. And that's because I'm going to ask you guys to do something in a minute. You might be kind of loud. So at ease just means your ears are open, your eyes are open, but your mouths are shut, and you're sitting as still as possible. So we're going to practice at ease. Very good, Matthews. All right. So now we're going to practice another one. I want to teach you guys how to say, there's a word, and it's actually a sound, but it's huh. And that means I understand you, I hear you, and for this we're going to use it to say yes, okay? So when I say huh, you say huh, 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 huh. Okay, very good. Now what I want you guys to do is for a brief moment close your eyes, and I want you to picture, if you could dream of being anything that you want to be, I want you to picture what that dream is in your head. And it's okay if you don't know what your dream is, but if you could be anything that you want to be, I want you to picture what that dream is. Okay, so open your eyes, and I'm going to go through a list of just a few different dreams, and if it relates to you, I want you to either raise your hand or sound off with huh. Okay, so we're going to get started. Who dreams of being a pilot? Who dreams of being a doctor, a surgeon, or a nurse? Who dreams of being a veterinarian? Who dreams of being a dentist? Who dreams of being an architect? Who dreams of being a superstar athlete? All right, we got a lot of those. Who dreams of being a teacher, a principal, or a counselor, like the great ones guys here? We need good ones. Thank you. Just like you guys could come back and work at Matthews later. Who dreams of being a police officer or a firefighter? And who dreams of being a scientist and curing something like cancer? We need it, guys, so keep studying, okay? Who dreams of being a famous painter, a dancer, an actress, an actress? Okay, who dreams of being a business owner like Mr. Johnny Morris that runs Bass Pro? Who wants to be Man, don't we all? Don't we all? Okay. And so lastly, who dreams of being a future president of the United States? Okay, fantastic. We have some Eddies. Eddies. Close your mouth. Eyes open. Very good. Okay. So we have some really big dreams here at Matthews Elementary. And you know, what I want you to do is think on this. Because of veterans, like the ones sitting here today, and because of veterans throughout history, you guys have an opportunity to have that dream. Your dream has been made possible due to what veterans have done. So if you want to think of veterans, what you can do is protect your dream. And what I want you to understand is that every day, your dream will be tested. Every day, you're going to have to fight for that dream. So I want to give you guys some examples. If you decide to drink water, which hydrates your brain, over going for soda, that's protecting your dream. If you dream of, to protect your dream, if you choose to do your homework like your teacher wants you to do over going and playing video games, what is that doing? Protecting your dream. Yes, very good. And if someone someday says something to you that is mean, you have to protect your dream and protect your mind and say, I do not believe that. That is fighting for your dream. If somebody someday says something to you like, smoke this cigarette or drink this drink or do this thing, and you know that it's going to hurt your dream, you say, no way. What do you say? No. And why is that? Because you guys are fighting for your dream. So, because of the dream that you have, you guys have to fight for it just like veterans have fought to protect our nation. You know, it's a free country. You can choose not to protect your dream, but there will be consequences for your actions. So, fighting for your dream that veterans have fought to protect are up to you. Guys, we live in the greatest nation on earth, land of the free, because of the brave. And I believe in each and every one of you. You guys can accomplish your dreams. So if you want to thank me and you want to thank these people, protect your dream and go out and fight for it. So thank you all for having me.